Welcome to Fit for Life with Karen. Today we are going to be strengthening with resistance bands. They're also called Dynabands, therapy bands, and it's really a nice way to exercise, and it's something different, right? So I hope you all have your bands ready, and your water, and it's okay for you to exercise. You have your doctor's permission. And as far as clothing goes, it's best to wear something that stretches. It's not good to work out with jeans or flip-flops. You want to wear a tie shoe, especially if you're going to be doing aerobics. So let's just talk about resistance bands just a little bit. What's the difference between dumbbells and resistance bands? Well, these look totally different. They're easy to carry, they're easy to store, you can travel with them, much easier to pack than say 10 pounds of weight or 20, depending on how much you're doing. They're safe, they're versatile, they're used in physical therapy. They are, for people that have had accidents or whatever, any other kind of problem, and they need to strengthen, get their strength back. They can use bands for that, and they come in all different colors. Different companies have different color coding, like for easy, medium, and more difficult. Mine is the heaviest, because I'm the teacher and I'm supposed to be the strongest, right? And again, a change from dumbbells. They are kind of heavy to carry around. So before we start, we're going to do both upper and lower body. As you know, we are going to do our morning exercises. Did you do your morning exercises in bed? Maybe you're doing other exercises. I don't know. You might be doing a little bit of yoga, a little bit of meditation. But we're going to do exercise that we normally would do lying down. We're going to do it seated, but I think you all know what they are. We've done them a few times. So I'm going to just slide forward in the chair, lift those legs up, and my legs are right on the mattress. So we're just going to point and flex those feet. You could do it with your eyes closed, which is wonderful, and it will wake you up, and you'll feel better when you get up. You won't be dizzy or as groggy if you just jump up from a dead sleep. That can be dangerous, especially if you've got blankets or a spread on the floor. So we're starting with a point and a flex, just to get the ankle flexible, get the blood coming up to the brain. Good. And then I do circles. You can do one at a time, but we'll do two together, doing circles. Good. So those feet will come up off the bed just a little bit. Great. And then I just pull those toes back and I just stretch my calf muscles a little bit. And it feels good. And you might think of exercises that you've seen before and say, well, I'm going to throw this in, or, well, maybe I don't feel like doing that kind of exercise. But any movement usually is better than nothing, all right? Okay, so then the other thing I do, the next thing I usually do, I'm going to slide forward a little bit more, is to just lift that leg up and down. Eventually, you will remember most of these if you do them every day or almost every day. And we do at least 8 of those, right? 8 or 10. And if you're lying down, that leg will go up a little bit higher. It will. The other side, we're just going to bounce 1 and 2, and this will strengthen your quadriceps and stretch underneath your leg, your hamstrings. So we like this one. This one I could do probably for the whole time because I find it easy to do. Then we go back and we lift that leg up and hold it up. 10, 15 seconds, then you only have to do maybe 1 set. Good. And then I'm going to bring that leg down and bend the knee to rest it a little bit. The leg is straight. You're going to reach underneath. This one is probably one of the least comfortable, but it's worth it, especially if you have tight hamstrings, and most people do. We work mostly with our quadriceps, so just keep that in mind. All right, now the next one I do is with the knee bent. I drop it across and then onto the bed if possible. It may not go right onto the bed unless you're really quite flexible and you do yoga, especially the lotus pose, sitting on the floor. All right, do about 8 of those. Then we'll do the other side. So this leg is straight on the bed, right? And then you put your foot on the mattress, your knee is bent, over and out and over. Yeah, it's easy. And doing it in the chair, you're still getting mostly the same benefit. It'll be more comfortable when you lie down to do these kinds of exercises. And if you're reading certain magazines like AARP, you will be finding other exercises that are beneficial to seniors. They really do a good job on keeping you healthy as possible. Now, if you can't get your leg all the way down or all the way over, you can do something like this. Again, that knee is bent and this leg is straight. You're going to cross over and pull the leg over with the weight of the leg that's on top. So it's kind of easy. It looks complicated, doesn't it? And then, of course, you're just going to do the exact opposite on the other side. So you'll be crossing over this way, and it's easier. The weight of this leg will pull it down a little bit closer to the mattress so that you get a better stretch. So that's not too difficult, right? Really, really like this one. All right. Okay, now I want you to just bring the leg up and hold it with a flexed foot. So this leg is on the mattress, but you're just lifting it up a little bit, and flex that toe toward you, back toward you, and just hold the leg up off the mattress just for a few seconds. Good. And then we'll bring it back. All right. Other side, your leg is flat on the bed, and you're going to lift the leg up off the mattress. You can feel some tightening in here too. So this is great. As far as your core, which is here in your midsection, your abdominal muscles, your hips, your lower back, your glutes, we need that to be strong so that you can exercise better and get stronger faster. This area needs to be strong, and you need to work out with that area also, just like your limbs and your head and everything else. All right, so now your knees are bent. Let's try this. Just bring this leg up. We've done this before. All right, so this knee is bent also. But remember, you're lying down on the mattress, and all you're going to do is push on the inside of this knee. Wonderful. And again, you can do all of this with your eyes closed. But I find, even with just the first exercise, as soon as I start, my eyes open right away. So you'll feel a little better when you get up too. Good. Let's try the other side. Of course, you're going to hold on a little bit longer and then push down. And one side, of course, will be more flexible and it'll be easier to do. So you're pushing down. So I call these morning exercises, and they really help to get you ready for your day. Because boy, when I first wake up, I don't always feel that great. I certainly don't feel energetic, and this will help. So keep that in mind. Let's grab our bands and work on our upper body. Now, because we're holding onto the bands all the time, you're always strengthening your upper body. So that's good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're just going to circle. All right. Here. Make sure there's at least a ruler's length or maybe 14 inches. The closer your hands are together, the more difficult it's going to be. So I'm going to unwrap. And let's bring that band right straight up. And I think this one might feel pretty good. It might not. It depends on where you are in your fitness level. We're just going to pull out. And this is 3. You're going to do at least 8. And 4. And 5. So we're working on just the upper body right now. And 6. And you can feel your muscles working. So you're tightening and you're toning and you're burning calories. So I may be doing 10, but that's okay. If you want to do more, that's good too. You should feel a little fatigue at the end of the set. Let's drop that chin right down and bring your head back up. Now arms straight out from the shoulders this time. And you're going to pull out 1. Good. And 2, can you feel your abdomen tightening? So there's a lot you can do in a chair. We don't just work in the chair, but there's a lot that can be done, a lot of strengthening. I can really feel this today, but I'll be darned if I'm going to unwind one of the sides here. Out. Watch out for rotator cuff problems. You should know what you can do, what you're capable of. I mean, if you've been to physical therapy, they will tell you. They'll give you sheets with pictures on it and repetitions and that kind of thing. So let's bring the hands together just for a minute. Drop your chin down. Always have water with you, as I do today. All right, bring your head back up. Now let's take this band and put it kind of in front of the knees here. Try not to collapse your upper body. Keep it straight, but come forward in one piece. Your feet are flat, good. And you're gonna pull those arms out. 1 and 2. Is this tough? And 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. It gets more difficult, doesn't it? And 7 and 8. And if you want to do 10, go right ahead. Let's relax for just a minute. Hands up here on your shoulders. Let's loosen up those shoulders a little bit. Good. Feel this in your upper back and your shoulders. It feels pretty good. Let's go in the other direction. You're sitting up straight. Good. 2 and 3. And we'll do 6 of these. All right. Good. Now take the band. You don't have to roll it up under both feet, kind of in the middle of the foot, holding on to the ends, and sit up straight. See the difference? All right. Now, if you can, get your back away from the back of the chair, and then you'll be getting a little more effort here. Let's pull those elbows back. This is great for your triceps, and I know you know where those are. They're in the back of the upper arm, right? And 3. I like this one. I don't find this one difficult. And 4. And you could do it slower. A little faster wouldn't be bad, but the slower you go, the better the effect. This might be 6, might be 5, could be 7. We'll say this is 7. And 8. How's your posture? Let's do 10. What the heck? And 10. Wonderful. Now say you wanted to make that more difficult. All you have to do is move your hand down the band, and try it. See the difference? You can feel that. There's more effort, more strengthening. And remember, strong muscles make what? Stronger bones. Good. And back again. Wonderful. Now, I'd like you to take the band, put it behind your back. You're not going to be able to really flatten that out because you can't see back there. Just don't twist it around or anything. We're not wrapping the band around our hand. We're just holding on to the ends. And this is about mid-back. Sitting up nice and straight. And just pull out. You can feel that in the chest muscles, right? Your upper back, your arms. Wonderful. I like this one too. I find this one kind of easy. Now, it might be too easy. So we can move that hand down a little bit, down the band, sitting up nice and straight again. Watch that chin, pull it in. Breathe out as you try it again. I'm going to say 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Do you find this one easy? If it's too easy, remember to move the hands down. You could wrap the band too, I suppose, but I think it's easier this way. While you're doing these exercises, you're tightening your abdomen too. So this is good for the core also. Even though it doesn't look like it, it does tighten. Wonderful. Let's do one more. Sometimes I do a few extra more, don't I? Let's rest for just a minute. Put that band down. You can grab some water. Here we go. Get ready. Isn't that wonderful? I just can't get used to that. Yes, you can drink, during exercise, before, after. I bet 99% of the people in this world don't drink enough water, and we need it more than ever with aging. We want to watch out for what? Dehydration. You can take a fall from that if you get dizzy, so we don't want to take that fall. All right, let's try the bow and arrow. What is the bow and arrow? You're going to wrap and wrap again. That's too long. You're not going to get much resistance, okay? So wrap again. Now try this. Put the band on your shoulder. Cross your arm in front, on the shoulder, and out to the side. Okay? I don't know if I'm getting enough resistance here, but I'm going to leave it alone for now. You have to be the judge of that. If you find it too easy, you just shorten that band. Good. And we'll say 5 and 6. I call it the bow and arrow because it kind of reminds me of that. A couple of times more. And out again. Good. Now bring your arms down just for a little rest. Drop your chin. Move your head from side to side to loosen up your neck a little bit. Good. And we'll bring the head back up. Wonderful. Now take this hand, cross it over in front. I'm your mirror. You're looking in a mirror now. And out to the side. 1 and 2. You have to hold onto your shoulder. Make sure you're holding on there. 3. Try not to come all the way back. Keep the band taut if you can. 4 and 5 and 6. And I'm doing it myself, aren't I? And 7 and 8. You might want to shorten that band next time. Good. We'll just bring the hands down. Just relax for a minute. So we've been working mostly with the upper body, and now we're going to work the lower body too, because we need to stay ambulatory, don't we? Just for the heck of it, just cross your arms over. Feel a nice stretch in your upper back. Pull yourself forward. Oh, that feels nice. I feel that right down to my lower back, and it feels wonderful. Good. Now take your hands, put them right here at the back of your neck. Good. Get those elbows back, sitting up nice and straight. This is just a little break from the bands, stretching without the bands. Good. Great for your posture, opens up the chest area. And we'll do a little bend. Oh, that feels good. Side to side. Oh, yeah, we like this. Wonderful. Now you've been holding on to those bands, so let's stretch the hand a little bit. Stop. Pull those fingers back. Pull them back. Feel a stretch all the way down. I've heard that this is good for carpal tunnel. I suppose it depends on where you are in the progression of it. It's a common surgery. It seems quite simple and fast. Let's try the other hand. Do that stop movement. Pull those fingers back. Feel a stretch. I think this feels pretty good. I do. All right. Both arms out straight, palms together, and now top of your hand together. And that's a pretty good stretch too. Feel like I'm flying. Good. Circle the hands all the way down. Great. So we're going to concentrate now and use the bands on the lower body. We'll do one that's technically very easy, under both feet again. Good. Right in the middle. You don't have to wrap the band unless you want to. Sitting up straight. Now we've already done this one for the upper body and the triceps, remember? Okay, this time Straighten those arms, sitting up nice and tall. Pull your feet apart. I'm going to move my band up just a little. Pull the feet apart. Be careful. If you've had hip surgery, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. Depends on when you've had it, what your doctor says. But this will strengthen almost all of your lower body. Your hips, your abdomen, your lower back, your legs, everything. Tighten, tone, and strengthen. All right, now cave in. Just sit back and relax. Good. Feels pretty good. All right. Can't believe how fast time goes when we're having so much fun. Sitting up straight. Good. Pull the band up a little bit more this time. You'll get a better workout. I'm going to rest my arms. I'm going to cheat a little. Rest my arms on the arms of the chair and pull those feet apart and hold it, hold it, hold it. Good. Wonderful. Remember, you're doing something really good for yourself. You're getting stronger. You're burning calories. Maybe increasing your endurance a little bit. In other words, you can do more longer without getting tired or out of breath. Every little victory counts, doesn't it? Good. Okay, now feet together, straighten those arms, sit up nice and tall, and then we'll put the heels down. Let go with one hand so the band doesn't snap. We are going to strengthen our quadriceps. We have 4 big muscles up here in the thigh area. I think I'm going to put this under my foot first. In the middle, as usual. Okay. I think I'm going to wrap once. You can experiment with this stuff too, you know. All right, lift that leg up. If you want, you can put your arms on the arms of the chair, because now we're working on the lower body, and you're just going to push down 1. Can you see where that thigh comes into play? You can feel it. Your abdomen is tightening also. And 4, and 5, and 6, feels pretty good, and 7, and 8, let's do 10, and 9, and 10. Good. Heel down, come forward, let go with one hand. We have to do the other side. Sorry, we have to do it. You don't want to be crooked. Okay, we're going to wrap that band once. We're going to lift up, arms on the arms of the chair, push down 1 and 2. And you may want to wrap twice. See what happens. Challenge yourself a little bit. And 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Good. Heel down. Come forward first and then let go of the band. All right. Let's take a little bit of a break right here now. All right, now arm out straight, and you're just going to kind of pull across a little bit here, just to stretch up that upper back a little bit, and then touch your shoulder and open. 2, nice and easy. 3, just to loosen those muscles up a little bit, and 5, and 6, so you're sitting nice and straight, and 7, and 8, the other side, and out, and back, out, back. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Wonderful. Just drop forward now. You don't have to have good posture on this one. Come back up slowly, a little bit of a stretch back. Good. All right, now we're going to do something that feels pretty good. It's not too difficult. Underneath one foot, holding on, lifting up. You might want to wrap the band. It's up to you. And you're going to bounce, sitting up straight. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, and 8. How about out to the side? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now you can straighten those arms to make it easier, or pull back more to make it more difficult, or wrap the band again to get more resistance. Good. All right. Am I working you too hard today? Heel down. We have to do the other side. I don't mind. I don't want to be crooked either. Underneath. Holding on, sitting up. I'm going to wrap once at least. And then the other side. Sitting up straight always. And you're going to bounce 1 and 2. Keep that foot flexed. 4, 5. I know you can feel that in your arms. I suppose you could do it with your arms on the chair like this too if you need to. Keep that in mind. Yes, and you're tightening your abdomen. I know I said that, but I like to say it again because I really would like to tighten that area. All right, let those arms straighten a little and out to the side. Watch those hips. You know what you can do. 4 and 5. In most cases, there's always something you can do. I would say maybe 99% of people, everyone can do something. It's called The Joy of Movement. I think I'll name one of my shows. I should have named this show The Joy of Movement, right? Good job. Foot down. All right. We have to go, and I don't want to. Let's put that band away. I'm going to put mine over here. I really enjoyed this with you today, and I cannot believe how fast it went. Remember, we don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. So try to remember that. Take a walk. The weather's getting warmer. Let's do one more stretch together. Up, push back. Great. So we'll see you next time. Keep moving. Stay positive as much as you possibly can. Give yourselves a hug. Grab those shoulders and pull yourself forward. Do you notice I turned my head a little bit? Let's do that. Turning to the other side. Good. Coming forward. Keep your sunny side up, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us today.